Okay, so this morning I was checking out the strategies channel in my Discord server and I saw someone put a strategy for dice which looked pretty damn interesting. So I gave it a try, and if you take a look at the graph on my screen, you can see it worked really well. Now I tested it with just a $50 balance and we made $29 very quickly. So today in this video, I'm going to scale things up. I'm going to try this strategy with a $500 balance, and we're going to see if we can ride this to $1,000 and make double our starting balance. It's going to be hard, it's going to be dangerous, but I hope luck is on our side and we can make it work. So guys, if you do enjoy this video, drop a like down below and let's get started. Okay, so what I've done is I've put 500 into my balance from my vault, and as you can see, these are the stats from when I ran it previously. So I started with $50, we made $29, and it ran pretty smoothly. One bit of a dip here, but honestly nothing crazy. We're only down $13 at worst, but other than that, it was pretty plain sailing. So what I'm going to do, we're going to reset the graph and I'm going to run you through this strategy. Now, before you try it yourself, just watch this video to the end, see how it runs for me. It's a risky strategy, so I wouldn't recommend trying it, but if you do, just watch this video first and be very careful. Now, what we're going to do, okay, is this sent to me by Time Will Tell, by the way, in my Discord, and he's given us a few different options depending on how risky we want to play it. So regardless, we go for a 2.1x multi, that never changes. And if we have a look at the conditions here, we have 3. On every loss, we increase the bet amount by 100%. On every win, we decrease the bet amount by 50%. And then we have a stop on profit condition here. Now, he said for a $250 balance, for a safe way to play, set the stop on profit at $10. We have double the amount of balance he said, so we're going to put this to $20, okay? And that's the safe recommendation for this strategy. Now, there's also a recommendation for the bet size. So he said for $250, we can use 50 cents for a safe bet, $1 for a risky bet. So we have double the balance. We're going to use double the recommendations. So $1 is the safe bet and $2 would be the risky bet. Now, this is how we're going to start it off, okay? Safe bet, safe stop on profit. And if it runs well, maybe we can vault some profit and then we can put this onto a riskier option. For example, we can change this to $50 or we can put it to $1,000 and just run it until we double the balance, which is a super risky way to play, but it could be very fun indeed. So to start with, we're going to run it like this. Okay, we're going to bring the stats graph up. Now, this is a high risk strategy. We do not want to run it with instant bet. We're going to turn that off, and here goes nothing. Okay, what you're going to notice is the bet size never resets. It simply halves on the win. So you can get a pretty scarily big bet size pretty quick. But as you can see, we get up to a decent bet size. It's reset it already. But we are now at $21 of profit. We reset the bet size back down to $1 manually and we resume. And we hope we go on a nice run. Now what happens is if you hit a big win streak, it keeps halving the bet size. Sometimes it can halve it down to 0, and then you need to kind of stop it yourself and restart. Doesn't happen too often, but every now and then it might. But as you can see here, onto a $4 bet size, onto an $8 bet size, a little win streak now will put us up to the profit. There we go, nice, $44 of profit. We reset the bet size back to $1 and we go again. And it's literally just a case of rinsing and repeating until you're happy with the amount of profit you make. Now, obviously, it's stopping pretty quickly because we have a pretty low stop on profit of $20. But I think it's probably the safer way to play this for now. Try and farm up like, I don't know, a couple of $100 of profit. We can vault that profit and then we can play it with the riskier bets after and see how that runs. Because I think with the risky bets, if you do get lucky, you've got a huge chance at some crazy profit, because if you get that bet size to increase and then you go on a winning streak, you could get absolutely juiced. So once again, $66 of profit. The stop on profit has been hit. We restart again. Now, some people might like to add in a switch over under condition here. Me personally, I just like to leave it on one side and let RTP do its thing. And there you go, $88 of profit. The bet amount is still $1, so we can just resume. The next stop on profit should bring us to $100 in the balance, or $100 of profit, which will be a great start. That's a big losing streak there, onto a $16 bet size. A couple of wins, bang, $115 just like that. We've been running this for a few minutes only, 120 bets, and we've already made $100. Nice. I like this strategy a lot. Now, it is tempting to play with this and see if we can bring this up to $50. I think what we do is we leave it at 20 for a few more bets. or a few more runs, and then we increase. I think that should be what we do. So a few more runs with a 20 stop on profit, and then we increase it to 50. If we can run successfully with the 50, then maybe we vault everything and try it with like a huge stop on profit. And also we can double the base bet too. I think doubling the base bet isn't too important. It just means you get to the bigger bet sizes quicker. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make more profit. But I think I'm more interested to toy around with that stop on profit condition more than the bet size. As you can see here, because we hit quite a few wins, we got down to a very small bet amount. In fact, we're at 1 cent now. It's going to take quite a lot to build it back up, but let's see. Yeah, okay. As you can see, because we won so many, it put the bet size down to $0. So we'll just have to manually restart it there. Shame we can't save that win streak for a bigger bet size, but it is what it is. We are getting so many high tickets here. Not sure quite how we're winning so many, but I guess we'll take it. We can't complain. $158 of profit. And what, we're just a few minutes into this, so definitely running well. If we can finish this video in profit, to the user who sent this to me, time will tell, please open a ticket in my Discord. And if we do profit, like I said, I will send you a tip as a thank you for sharing this W strategy. And if you guys do want to feature in a future video, if you have a strategy you want me to use, make sure you do join the Discord and put your strategies in the strategy channel. And yeah, I can use it in a future video. This is running pretty weird, by the way. We are just hovering around a 4-cent bet size. We can't seem to climb here. We need a few losses in a row. Here we go. Okay, there we go. $5 bet size. Oh my God, $20 bet size. Oh my God. That is a colossal loss streak, but luckily it's followed by 2 wins, which puts us up to $214 of profit. What I'm gonna do, okay, is run it with the settings we have until we get to $250 of profit. We'll vault the profit, and then we'll run it with the higher risk stop on profit. I think that's a good way to go, because then worst case, even if we lose to 500, we'll still be up 250, or sorry, we'll still have 250 in the vault, so we'll only be down 250 on the video, which isn't the end of the world. So I think that's probably the safer way to play this here. Few wins here, and we will probably hit that stop on profit. There we go. We run it once more. I think if we run it once more, we should get to 250. So a nice win streak here will do it for us. We just need a few losses in a row there. Get the bet size up. Get those wins in. And all will be good. We're at 2. Ooh, there we go. A couple of wins here and we're there. Fine. There we go. Oh. Is it going to stop or... Okay, let's stop it ourselves. We're at 250, really, really good. As you can see, it's ran super nicely, really smoothly. Only once were we in the red. I mean, what I find interesting about this, worst case, we were down $5.80, $9. So worst case, we were down $9. Technically speaking, we could have ran this strategy with $10 and taken our balance to 260. Crazy to think, but there you have it. What I'm going to do now is, like I said, I'm going to vault the profit, so 251, and we are going to edit the stop on profit to $50. Okay, now this is risky, but I want to see how differently it runs with this condition. We're going to keep the bet size at $1, and we're going to run it once more, obviously without instant bet. And this just means it can run for a lot longer, and it'll sustain those big bet sizes for more. So if we do go on a losing streak, but it saves it back to $20 of profit, it's not going to stop it. It'll just keep going until we get to 50, which is scary. But as you can see, if we do hit those wins on the big bets, it works really nicely. Oh man, I mean, obviously if we increase it even more, it could get even crazier, but I don't know, man, it's running nicely. I don't really want to toy with it too much. If it's working, don't fix it. That's what they say. Guys, look at that, $359 of profit. Guys, we are renting here. This is insane. I mean, realistically, what we should do is just keep vaulting as we go. I guess we vault another $108. So what we've done now is vaulted $350. So worst case, even if we lose this $500 in the balance, we're only down $150, which is not the end of the world in my opinion. So let's keep going, running it with this $50 stop on profit. And if we do make another $100 of profit, we'll vault once more and we'll just keep going and we'll see how much we can milk from this strategy. I really do, man, you know what? If we can vault $500 and still have some balance left, oh, we need a win here. We need a few wins in a row. Beautiful, there we go. Guys, that's $424 of profit. If we get to $500 here, We can vault another $100. That'll be our starting balance secured. And then what I want to try is run this with the super high risk $500 stop on profit. I mean, I think that's absolutely mental, but I'm down to give it a go if we can protect our starting balance. So let's see if we can run this just a little bit longer here. Try and get to that $500 of profit. I mean, if we get to $500 of profit, that is double our starting balance. Doubling our balance with a $500 start on a dice strategy is absolutely mental. So let's see if we can make that happen. We're on a pretty nice run here. We did get quite a few wins though, so unfortunately it did bring our bet size down quite a lot. I think it's going to probably zero out here. I may have to restart it unless we go on a losing streak, which is going to climb that balance back up or the bet size back up. We want a bit of a losing streak here. Bring the bet size back up. Come on, hit a nice few low tickets. There we go. That's good. Back to $1 now. We're at $450 of profit. We are very, very close. Okay, a few wins here. We'll do it. There we go, guys. That's another $115 we can vault. Guys, we're $25 away from being up $500. If we can do that on the next stop on profit, I'll vault that, and then we run it with a crazy high risk stop on profit amount. Oh, we need a few wins here. A few wins here, please. It's $500 of profit. Stop. I accidentally started it again with a huge base bet and it hit. Bro, we are up $616. Okay, so we have vaulted all of the profit. In fact, I need to vault another $26 here. We have vaulted $616. We have guaranteed $116 of profit, and we still have $500 in the balance. This strategy is nuts. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I think running it with $500 stop on profit is never going to work because that's basically not having a stop on profit. So I think what we do is we put it up to $100. We see how this goes. Depending on how this goes, maybe we increase it again. I think what I'll do, let me just vault another $200. That's guaranteeing ourselves $300 of profit this video, I believe, right? So we vaulted $616. We vaulted another 200. That's, yeah, okay, so $316 of profit is guaranteed here. We can run with this last $300 and just absolutely send it and see what happens. I mean, maybe we go on a crazy run and we turn this to 1,000. Who knows, man? This strategy is honestly pretty damn nuts. I mean, look at that graph. To think we could have ran this with a $10 balance and made $600 is crazy. This is where it gets dangerous, though. This is where it gets dangerous. And that's where, unfortunately, it busts. Oh, what a shame. What a shame, man. A huge bet size there. Let's just see if we can go on a bit of a run somehow. That's really unfortunate. A lot of low tickets here. Look at that. Yeah, okay. You know what, guys? I'm happy with $316 of profit. We had a good time testing this strategy. Time will tell. Open a ticket in my Discord. I'll send you a tip. But honestly, though, to think we could have started with $10 and made $600 from this is crazy. So, guys, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like down below. Make sure you join my Discord, okay? I give $20,000 a month back to you guys. More, in fact. So if you're not in there, you're missing out. And make sure you do follow me on Kick, okay? Top link in the description. I go live most days. I probably won't be live around the Christmas period, but when I'm back home after seeing my family, I most definitely will resume my live streams. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.